Hello, sports fans. We have been playing poker for a little bit today. Um, we're at the tail end of a session, as it were, but we still got some work to do. So we've got 3 tournaments going on here. I think I have all three up there for you. What was that? I mean, we're in 5th place out of 15, and 14 make the money. We raised pre-flop, and now he's leading into us. I mean, it's just a fold here, right? It's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's got it. This is the second chip. Oops, I moved off the table. This guy is the second chip leader. So where are you going to go with this, right? Just move on, move away, move on to the next hand. Now we're probably going to go broke here. The fact that we have 7-6 and there's 7-7-6 on there, I mean, we are just not folding here at all. We're just not going to let this guy push us around either. So we want to see what it is, give some equity in there. Just chunk it all in there. He now knows that we have a 7 there, but the reality is we got a shit ton of chips out of that. And that is the most important piece, that we got a bunch of chips out of it. That moved us back into 3rd, right? You can see up here, we're in 3rd out of 15, so that's huge. We like that. Let's check out our other tables. These are just random, just folds. I mean, they just play themselves, right? You can't play shitty cards like this. So the question becomes raise or fold here. We'll just take it down right away, right? Because we have top pair, we got a shitty kicker. This guy is most likely going to fold. If he calls, or he would have had a better hand already. 9-10, 9-jack, pocket pairs. Yeah, that's exactly right. So we'll just take down those much needed chips. We are 21st out of 26 on this table. What's our last one here? We've got 56 out of 60. We had the ace king and they had the ace deuce. We hit the ace, they hit the deuce, they hit the king, we hit nothing. So we had to rebind that one. They have 2 pair, we have 1 pair. That's my point. Oops, and I missed the bottom thing there. So you can actually see how many tournaments and how I've done today. I've played 1, 2, 3, 13 or 14 tournaments that I played today. I'd have to check. Maybe my eyes are a little bit off in that, but I got 13. I got placed 3rd place in one. I moneyed in 2 other ones. We're about. Oops. We're going to money in this one, right? We're 4th with 15 people left. We're going to money in that. What's this other one over here? We got what's payouts here? 26 people left, and 17 people make the money here, and there's 26 left. So we're closing in on a bunch of these. Unfortunately, we would have hit that. About 4 deuces is really tough, right? You can't call off that. We got Jack 4 there. That's an easy fold. Don't have to think too much about it. This is one we really need to kind of get our shit together in, as it were. We're at 24,000 in chips. The starting stack is 25. We are not doing well. We've already used our rebuy in this one. Money in this tournament. Make up for the day, as it were. We can see that this guy's at 0.5, so he's all in here, right? And Penny Pete should be calling here. Yeah, and so he doubles up. That's all right, whatever. It's got no chips. He's got 1,500 chips here. What is the what are the blinds? So he's got 3,900. Sorry, my bad. 3,900 here. We're chunking it all in here. 12 bigs with Jack 10 suited. So the blinds are 2,000. So he has one blind basically, right? And we just made the money there, by the way. So we're all in the money. Ooh, we were all in the money over here. My bad. So we're coming over to this one. Ace Queen. We need a 10 here, and we're out of that tournament. So it just is what it is, and that sucks, and not in a good way. All right, move on to the next one. 81 people in this tournament, and we're out in 58th place. Well, we took a shot and we missed. That's all it is. So we still got 2 over here, right? We're at 20th out of 24th on this one. 17 make the money, so we've got to try and eke it out here a little bit. This would probably be good. We have kings. Kings is always good. Right? It's a good starting hand. This is easy. Just get out of the way. That's a big bet for 4 bigs. All right. So what's the play here? Avoid the ace. Now there's no other play. Now we're all in. Right. This has to be a big hand for sure, which is the ace, right? So we're just avoiding the ace, and now he's drawing dead. So that's good. So we take all those chips. That should push us up into 2nd place, maybe even 1st place. That puts us into chip leader position. We like that. That's huge. It's going to slide over here because now we're going to start getting short tables. We want to see where we're at. There's only 2 tables left. Oops. All right, so we're looking at this table right now. There's 11. It says it's 11-handed. We're in the money. We're just trying to get our buyback, our buy-in back, all the rest of the stuff that goes with it. So we're in for 22. There's 11 people left, so we're at 50. We've already made our money back, but we're really looking for that top 3 positioning, especially the fact that we are currently the chip leader. We're going to start putting incredible pressure on people. I just got to turn over to ask Mrs. Frostmage here. That seems a bit macabre. What are you? What is that? She's what? They're just trying to get Dad to stop being She's watching Hoarders and Hoarders.
It's a documentary about our life.
It's not a documentary about our life. Don't listen to her. They have so much shit in their house that when their parents need medical assistance and they go to call 911, they're looking for the telephone. I'm assuming it's still stuck to the wall as opposed to like a cell phone or something like that. They can't find the cell phone, right? And so they end up dying, and then their kids find them. That was what the woman just said. Like, what? This is going to be a super nitty fold here, but we're going to allow other people to kind of push them off right now, right? Again, because there's 11 people, we're going to try and up 2 spots without too much risk. What we're really looking for is the final table here. And it turns out we're a gut shot here anyway, right? So we would have had to raised and then at least 2-barreled this. Not sure what would have happened, but hopefully we get to see a showdown here. Cheers to PBR. Hopefully you guys are watching this and give me some sponsorship. All right, so we're going to see this. We're going to see what this guy called with. Yeah, so we're never losing either one of those two guys. And we have history with this guy. He's a bit of a fish. We already knew that was coming up. So we have a better hand than Mongo M here. We've had some history with him as well. He's luck sucked a couple times against us. As it turns out, this guy also had a queen. So they just hit it. But he was in the small blind. So. All right, that was a good fold on our part pre-flop. You got to make those, right? You got to do those things. What we got over here? We have a 7-5. This is an all-in. Ace, queen, king, jack. So this is a 60-40. He smashes the shit out of that. That's easy peasy. We are in 20th place out of 23, so we're trying to find a hand here as well. Royal H should be. Oops. Royal H should be out. So now we're 9-handed. Yeah, we're 9-handed now. We should have one more to make the final table on this one. Oops, so we just don't have a hand to jam here. One more for final table on this one. We would like to have another final table today. That would be good. We don't have any of this. We'll just get out of the way. We have ace 3. None of these guys should want to tangle too hard here. We'll call off unless Mungo M raises. We'll just call it off as well. See what we have. We miss. So it's just check fold, right? We're just letting these guys battle out a little bit more. I'm in chip leader, and he is in second place. All right, so we're over at this other one. I went all in. I got 6.5 bigs. Got to pick your spots, as it were. So now we're on the cusp. 18 out of 20, 20 people left, 17 make the money. Right, this is the same sort of thing. It's just a check fold, get out of the way. We picked up some much needed chips on the last one. This is not a good hand, but it's worth half a big. There's no way we're getting 11 to 1 on this, except we do hit it this time. We're going to try and lead out because everyone just called, right? So we're just going to lead out on it. So we have 10 outs. I mean, the flush does come in here, but we have 10 outs here. And we would have hit it. We would have hit it on the river, which is good. That's fine. We just kind of make another bet. It's possible to have checked on the flop or on the turn and allowed him the opportunity to bet there. But because we took the lead, it's better that we keep the lead, right? So, all right, what do we got up here? We got ace king, ace 9, 9 10. Penny's going to win. That should knock out 2 people, I think. So that should put us into. Oh, it's not 8. It's not final table. My bad. I thought we might have hit that final table. It's good enough here. Just trying to show that we have a big hand. If hopefully they just fold there because they have to, right? Unless they hit that, they have to fold. We are all in over here with our ace jack suited. Joe Free calls, so 2-3 suited. Well, there we go. Not looking good for that guy. Yeah, so we'll take that. That's a much needed double up. Thank you, Joffrey. We appreciate that. Cheers to big ears. In this tournament, we have jumped up to 8th place out of 20th, so that's good. We should make the money here. On this one, we're at 2nd out of 8, so we're 1 away because it's right. It's a 7 max. 1 away from the final table here. This guy doesn't have any of that, but we're not going to feed into that. We'll just get out of the way. He doesn't have a 4 here. In fact, we probably should have raised that 4. But we're playing a little. We are second in the. So Penny Pete here is first. We are second in the chip leader, right? So we're going to play a little bit reserved. That should be big hands, right? All right, on our other table here, because we're right on the cusp, we're just going to put pressure on the smaller blinds here. The fact that big blind and this guy cold called, we'll just get out of the way. That should be 2 people. This should be 2 people out, I think. This should be final table here. I'm marking it final table. I'm taking this final table. I'm putting that down on my sheet. Final table. There it is. So 6-handed. That's what we're looking for. 6-handed. We're getting about 4 times our money on this final table. This is our 3rd final table of the day. Well, what happened here? Oh, this is. Oops. Ooh, I see what's happening there. It's repeating what I had there. This is our 3rd final table of the day. I was on the final table earlier on, and I bubbled for a ticket. And I went out in 4th place. I hit the flop. I jammed it. He called. He's got 1 overcard and hits the turn. Or sorry, hits the river. This is what it is, right? Are you going to change anything? No. Then trust the process. Build the winning process and trust it. Oops. Where were you out here? Sorry, I got moved and I didn't even change over for you guys. Sorry about that. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. There we go. I'm just going to open up this last hand because I didn't see what it was. We flopped open-ended, but Pongo here made the bet. We have some history with this guy as well. I recognize that name now. This is not good enough to call. We'll just fold out of the way. Again, Penny over here is a chip leader. Pongo just took over. We are in 3rd. You can see the chip stack, so got a little bit of work to do here. We're trying to make it to the top 3 now. There's 6 people left, top 3. Because we want one of the. Oops, I went out of one of my hands here. You see these things in the bottom here. We're looking to make. We want another. What are we looking for here? I'm just going to call this actually. Right. So we're trying to avoid 6 outs here. No, 3, 4, 5 outs. We did not avoid 5 outs. It's good enough. We got rid of 1. He's never folding, right? So this is why we call here, right? Because we actually want him to call along with his inferior hand, and he did. And he just happened to hit on the turn. Just no big deal. The very best advice I saw someone give was, and I've shared this several different times, is Carlos Mortensen. Right, he was giving some sort of interview from a WPT event. He went out in 6th, 5th, 3rd, somewhere in that range. He did not win it, but the young woman that was interviewing him was like, Oh, you have to be devastated. It's so rough. It's gonna so. Oh, and he's like, yeah, it's just there's another tournament tomorrow, and that's exactly what it is, right? I mean, you get your money in good, and they have to hit. I don't have to hit. And the fact that this guy has one of his outs makes it even worse for the guy. I love it. All right, we're all in over here. Now, this is the same sort of thing, right? He has to hit, right? Both these guys have to hit. He hits runner straight. Where are you going to go with that? So this is exactly what happens here, right? For the same reason. This is why the guy can't help himself. We have King Queen over here. We're just going to fold, get out of the way. We like this hand, but it's not a very good hand, especially after Penny Pete raised. Penny Pete should be raising like 2.2, 2.3 every single hand to put pressure on these guys. There it is. 3.2, 3 point, right? Just get out of the way. We got 2-6 over here. We can't play this hand. We'll get out of the way. We have 9 seconds to the break, so that's probably going to cut it for us. Yeah. This is why he just calls when he goes 3.2 and he just calls it because he has a better hand. So we are 62. It's good that these two even out. They're going to fear each other a little bit. We are still well in there. We're in 4th place right now. And we made the money over here. There's 15 people left and 17 make the money. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to reload on a beverage. I'm going to go use the bathroom. Mrs. Frostman is going to help me out. We'll be right back. All right, poker fans. Oops, I forgot my hat. All right, so we're back at it. Just had to finish off my haircut from earlier on. Mrs. Frostmage was very generous to help me with that. Oh, I was going to jam there. I was going to jam. Oh, Fluffy gets a double up. That's good. So that should push us down to fourth place still. We're trying to make it into third, by the way. We are going to be all in over here. Excuse me. We are in 12th place with 15 remaining, so we got to hit it, as it were. But we're not folding pocket eights. I mean, that just is not. Oops, sorry. We're just not folding there, right? So if we get called, we get called, but we are just not folding. Bottom 78. Oops. So I mean, again, I have him written down as a fish here because that's exactly what he's calling with Jack 9. He doesn't have any of that. Bounty Battle is at 92. We go in 15th place. We make 0.77. All right, well, this is what it is, I guess. We only have one table left, by the way. We want that guy calling with those 6 outs all day long. And it sucks that he hit there, but that's just the way that it goes. What do we have over here? Oh, that's going to be ugly. We don't want to buy into that one. We are way late on that one. What's this other one? We're going to buy into this tournament. We're just buying into getting the table set up for you. Bounty Battle 6. I think it's that one. What's this one? Okay. So now we have Pongo, just kind of bet type thing. It's easy to get out of the way. It's fine. Sorry, this is the one we're talking about. This is what it is. We'll get out of the way, wait for a better spot. Right, so here it is again. Oops, wrong table. Here it is again. He doesn't have any of this, so we're just waiting for the right time. We're just going to trap him in here. Our other one, we are out of that one, but we're in the money, and we just started another one. So is what it is, right? I do have to mark in my other tournament still. This is our... I didn't realize that this was. I didn't realize it was a hyper. So we start with 20 bigs. So now we have to play hands, and we're gonna have to jam fairly wide on this and get lucky. So jam wide and get lucky, always a problem. It's just a fold, right? We just want to have a hand to push back. We're waiting for one. What's this other one? It's a bounty battle. It's 6-handed. It's a hyper. Bounty battle, 6-handed hyper. It's 11. It is 10 guaranteed. This is about the best we can hope for. We're never folding here, so just chunk it in there. And we run into aces. It just is what it is, right? It sucks. Just we need a queen here. No queen. It is what it is. No biggie. It turns out we're all in anyway, right? So just take it down. Just gotta come back from 5th place. Yeah, that's good. We'll take that. That's a good double. Right? We'll be all in here until we'll be all in the whole way. It doesn't matter what we have here. We're just all in. We have such a bad there's so few chips here. We cannot defend ourselves. So it's just go all in. We need that'll work. We get more than a triple. Oh, what the hell happens here? Oh, he's got a flush. He's got a flush. Oh shit. Thought we did okay there by hitting the straight. Not when the guy hits a flush though. Well, we're out in 4th place. We do not win a trophy, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. It is what it is. Let's move on to the next one. This is the only tournament we have going on at the moment. Make sure I got all my ducks in a row. It's a bounty. You can read it up here. It's a bounty battle 6-max hyper. We bought in for 11 cents. It's 10 guaranteed. And there's 86 people in this tournament right now. So we'll see how we do here. How do we do in that 8-max? I don't recall how we did in the 8-max. I gotta pull that up. 8-max. Oh, we got worked in the 8-max. That's what happened here. 98 people. We went out in 89th and 75th. That's probably not good. Let me just take a quick look at mathematics here. Plus this one we have there. Not this one. Not that one. Bounty. Bounty is 7 max. Bounty 7 max. Is this a... There's no PA. Okay, so that's fine. And then 12 is a bounty. 13. And this is a bounty as well. Okay. So I do have that right so far. Let's see if we can find one more tournament before the end of the day. Mrs. Frostmage and I are playing poker with our friends here. A couple of hours. Here, let's get one more. This is a 7 max. It's not a deep stack. Well, we're all in there with our pocket 8s anyway. That doesn't change. You guys do see that, right? Yeah, there we go. We're all in. And we got king 4. So we got to avoid the 3 outs. That's all we're looking for. Yeah. Avoid the 3 outs. Yay! As it turns out, we also got a bounty on that. It's unexpected. Okay, we'll take it. Let's just go find this other table now. Just get you guys squared away a little bit. This is a 7 max. There we go. So we have 2 tables up. We have a gutty here. This is not a good one. Make sure I got all this. This is a 7 max. It's not a deep stack. We flop, or we turn it open-ended, but it's the idiot end of the straight. And there's a flush on board, so unless it's a 5 and a black 5, right? It's just so bad. We can't call any of that. So we'll just get it out of the way. Easy peasy, just get it out of the way. Nothing to it. This is a 11. 15, that's what else. 33 guaranteed. Excuse me. And there's 34 people right now. Let's come back to our thingy down here. We did finish at the... Oops. Did finish the final table. Actually, we finished 3 final tables today. I'm just trying to get the right one. Actually, it was this one. And because of this one down here, right? So all the underneath my name there, you can see that there's an X and a 3 and a green check mark with 4 reds and a green check mark and 3 reds, 2 diamonds. The diamonds. Oh, yo, Knack, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. There. Let's make sure we get a shout out there. The Knack is a fellow streamer of poker. We play on the competing sites. And we're not going to be too judging on that. You know? We like people just on the merit of who they are and their strength of character. We don't judge that I play on this site and he plays on that site. Because I think there's validity and good things about either site. But go check him out. Tell him that Noob Frostmage sent you over. He will be appreciative of that, I'm sure. There's the legend, right? So underneath my name is the different things. That's how my tournaments have run today. I've got 1 3rd place. I've got 2 final tables. One of which I went out 4th place. So I just missed the bubble. Or sorry, I just missed missed the 3rd one. What's happening over here? What is happening over here? The 33, I'm going to be all in. Cannot possibly be all in here, right? You got check raise me. You have to be... We're looking at this one. He check raised me here, right? I can't be good here, right? That's a fold. Just get out of the way. Oops, and then I have one more that's running in the background here because I'm into another tournament. What do we have over here? We have, oops, we're on the wrong table. I did raise, and now we're all in, and let's go. I mean, that's an easy, let's put it in there. I'm never folding, right? I'm just never folding, so. We knock out 2 people. That's huge. That's we get a lot of bounties on that one because they're locked out of 3. Cheers, big ears. Where are we over here? We have we're just trying to take this one down right away. And now he snap calls. So what hand could he have here to snap call? We're going to check this one back for a safety check. He should probably lead, right? Which means we have to fold. All right, what hand does he have here to just snap check back? Right? Even though we hit the king here, chip preservation is absolutely paramount in a tournament. Yes, there's 7 minutes left. We can rebuy, but why would we do that? Right? We already know what his hand is, or we put him on a range of hands, so there's no reason to go back. Oh, what's this guy? We be bricking? Nice. We're just gonna see who else is on. Fandy is on. We haven't seen Hot Tub with Fandy. She used to be a World of Warcraft streamer. Clearly, she's made the move over to hot tubbing. Hot Tub with Alinity. We're not gonna go check that out. That's not really our shit. That's not really our jam. We don't check that out. Check it out later when Mrs. Frostmage is in here. Nothing. Nothing. I was just being silly. What else we got here? We got Cordy B. No QQ zone. We'll open up Cordy B in the background. She's a fellow Canadian. She's out of Vancouver, BC. No chops. We'll rebuy into that one. We don't like it, but it's got to do it sometimes. It's got to do it. This is where the difficulty comes in because it's not all of those tournaments that you see underneath my name there are because I have lost out. We count out part of the rebuys. So those first 4, those are all the same rebuy tournaments. So it was like 11-cent tournament rebuy. Just rebuy, and I was luck sucked about 3 times on each of them. One I was just behind from start to finish, and that happens sometimes. Queens into kings just plays itself, right? We're just checking. So what do we got over here? The Knack, welcome in again. Are you streaming later on today? I fully expect you to be doing that. There's no reason for you not to be streaming later on, but just want to follow up, check in, see how you're doing. All right, so min raise with this. Oops, I'm on the wrong table. Oh no, we're in the right one. There we go. So he min raised, we 3-bet, and now he calls, and this is a 4-bet. We are always dominated here, right? So you should fold this hand. It's on the surface, it looks good. We do it, but we should be dominant. Oh, what the deuce is that? But you're dominated, right? Yeah. That's not a bad fold, right? There just isn't enough of that. The 9s are not strong enough to be pushing back on. Jacks, I would do it, but 9s, I'm not going to do it. Why is that? Here's 9s. Go look up Caro's Table of Misery. That is why you don't push back on that. Jacks, 9s used to be my minimum. Now it's higher than that now. All right, I'm going to take a 10-second break here. I'm going to grab a beverage for Mrs. Frostmage and myself. We'll be right back.
These messages. We'll be right back.
That's exactly right. So, Miss Frostmage, we're going to have to Uber over to our party tonight. Yeah, we are. Uh-oh. Do you know what sound that is? That's the sound of the weekend. You're the kid's a little bit of a jammer here. Rammy Jammy, we're not going to have any more of that. We're not putting up with those shenanigans. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we don't like those shenanigans. And that's exactly what happens. You kind of, like the first one, when someone does that like 3 hands in a row, the first time you give them credit for, right? And the second time they do it, and it happens like fairly quickly, you kind of go, right? But the third time, you're like, they're a lying sack of shit. So from a cash game perspective, I would play super tight. So I take the adage of never showing my hands, right, in a cash game. I would wait and play my hands and then make raises appropriately. But I always did it with like aces, kings, queens, those type of hands, ace, kings, queens, ace, king, whatever it is. If I had to follow up with a C bet, but I always did that for the first 3 hands. Like I would play my hands until I got to those 3 hands, and then I would show them to the table. Unsolicited, of course, because it reinforces in their head that you're super tight. And you have to do that 3 times because they go, oh, every time he does this, he has a big hand. Because you show you have a big hand. Oh, geez, I don't get any action with my aces. Geez, oh, I don't get any action with my kings. Oh, right? Those sort of mentality. And then on the 4th time, then you just become a lion sack of shit. And you just steal blinds, steal pots, steal over and over and over again because you've reinforced in their mind that you are super tight. At some point in time, just as we saw from Yurdi the kid here, you're going to get called, and then you're going to lose that pot, and then you play super tight again for another 3 hands to show it up, and you go, oh, geez, I never get action, right? That sort of mentality, and then you just rinse and repeat. Because in the times that you steal, the 3, 4, 5 pots that you steal, that you don't have a hand, that you're bluffing, that you don't show your hand, you are making up for the 1 loss that you lose on the 3rd. Does that make sense? Ideally, you're winning 6 here. Even if you lose with your aces, by the way, you still show your aces. Right? Yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're talking about. Chat with me when the stream's offline. Type iDiscord in the chat. Again, so Cordy B, she's out of Vancouver. Who we got over here? Lady Nomak. She's I like her. I like her thought process. She's playing on a WSOP site. I don't play on that one either, but where does Cordy B play? She's on PokerStars, I think. Excuse me. Pardon me. I think she's on PokerStars. Cheers, Biggers. You're the kid? That's too funny. Trying to get a big blind here, so. Where are we at over here? You know what I haven't not done in forever? Oh, I'm such a bad streamer. I haven't done this once. We'll be right back. I got to run an ad. I haven't run an ad yet. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. My seat kind of shifted a little bit. Going to turn a little bit more here. I was just making a note of one of my opponents, one of my players, one of my. Right? This is not a very good hand. Oops, there we go. This is a pretty cheesy hand. Don't need to get involved with this. Yes, you have an ace. Yes, there's lots of ways to play, but this is a shit hand, right? You're never going to get ace jack, ace king, ace queen to fold here. So there's no need to raise this. If either one of those two cards hits, that's six, right? 6 outs, 3 aces, 3 eights. You're in trouble with either one. And really, you really want the 8 to hit because ace king, ace queen, ace jack is never going to fold. All right? It's just a bad hand. Don't just get out of the way. This guy is on a draw here as well. So here we go. Here's exactly what I'm talking about, right? Now you have to hit the 8. Right? You have to hit twice with these sort of hands. The ace hits. You don't know if Dev Call has an ace 9, and he's just slow playing because he knows what this guy has. I assure you, this guy never has that. Right? But there's a snap call here. Giovanna leads snap call. He's got a shitty ace, but he cannot bet here. Ace 5, not ace 6, not ace 6. Ace 8, he wouldn't ace 9. So yeah, this is like an ace 8, ace 9 type of hand. No, let's see what this guy has. King 10, right? So we got Queen 5 over here suited and King 10 of the same suit. We've got him marked appropriately, and we have this as well. I'm a bit surprised he leads out here. Dev Call is out of position in the small blind. That's why he just check call. So in this specific case, we would have won with our ace 8. But how do we face any kind of pushback? Our chips are paramount. Cash game, you reach in your pocket, grab some more chips. We don't have more chips to do that. If you're out of the tournament, you're out of the tournament. This is a cheesy hand. So while you're getting a fantastic odds, you need to protect your 15.7 bigs. This is why you fold this. If we had this guy's chips or this guy's chips, probably call, but we don't have that luxury. You need to protect that 15.7. You cannot call one for 8.5 bigs. Because this is how you get whittled away. It's just an easy fold over here. This will probably be the last 2 tournaments we have. Mrs. Frostmage and I, as I said, we're heading out about an hour. We need to have a bite to eat still. I have to have a shower. I just got my hair cut today, so I can't go over to our friend's house and be dropping shit all over the place, right? And this will be a fancy party with these guys. Yeah, she looked over me. Yeah, they're fancy. Yeah, they are. This is the same sort of thing, right? We just do not have any sort of equity in this. Just fold. You're getting a fantastic price here, but you cannot call with 15 bigs. How many times can you call with 15 bigs before you get run over? Not good. Get out of the way. What's over here? We got Ace Poker. We got Dark Dooms, Cillian, Kitserby. Andy is. Just said she's hot tubbing. All right, so now we have Ace 9. Now, if we're going to play, this is better because now we're just going to jam on it. Right? Let's see the payouts. 29 get paid out. There's 51 people. We don't have enough. We're just jammed in there because Nikos is way too loose. And we take it down, which is exactly what we're looking for. We just want to steal these blinds as often as we can, and he's way too loose to do that. We were open-ended, and we hit this flush draw. We don't think that's going to cut it. We're just going to get out of the way. We know that this is really loose here, but we are not going to risk chips into that. Now we might, right? We have a6. We'll see what happens here. Let's have a drink of water instead of drink a beer this time. So there's lots of calls on this one. We're deep stack. We're not going to fold here. Javiano. We'll see what he does here. Right, he's just calling for a wide range. He's in third place in the tournament. We don't think he has any of that. No, this is not good. This would be a king, probably. We're going to check here. Unless it's an ace. Unless the ace comes here, this will be a check on our part. Now he's just weighing in how many, because he doesn't have a 3 and he doesn't have a king, right? But the fact that we both let out and called with the jack, it's more likely that he has that. It's got a flush draw. He'll come over top if he has a flush draw. Yeah, there. Well, that's too bad. But our read is right. It's more likely he has that. So it is what it is. No big deal. Move on to the next one. I've been slacking. I'm not going to lie. Let's go hit another. Ooh, wait. Before we do that, here we are again. Right? It's a 1 blind. We cannot take that risk for this. Just fold this. I'm going to take an ad break. I'll be right back. Excuse me. I got 25 seconds or so, something like that, just waiting for the commercial to end. This one that just came up here, you cannot be results oriented, right? Folding the 4-5 suited. Is that what it was? 3-4, 4-5, doesn't really matter. Suited, or offsuit, pre-flop. Flopping an open ender, and then hitting the ace on the river for the turn. You can't be results oriented with that. That's still the right fold. Sorry, well, I've had several beverages. This is why we're driving. This is why we're Ubering there. This is Frost Mages giving me shit. All right, so we flop an open ender and then we hit the ace on the river. We hit the ace on the river for the straight. That's what we're trying to say. Don't listen to her. She can't. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's on crack.
Friend's got my back, I know.
Oh, that's a huger, right? 2 outers. Oh my god. But this guy paid it all off. We want to take a quick look to see how this guy paid that off, because that was awesome. This is all in. This is a call, and this is a call. Let's see what happens here. All right, so this guy here raises pre-flop, right, to 8,000, 4 bigs. He calls. This guy raises all in, call. This guy calls for less. This guy calls the exact same amount. Oh my god. He has aces. He has 8s. He has some shitty hand here. Why do you think? He's got 6-4 offsuit. Oh. With 2 people all in front of you, you think that's the very best play? This is what you're looking for. Got to take notes on these guys. You got to pay attention to these guys. We like this hand. This is a good hand. We like it, but we cannot call it, unfortunately. We have 8.8 bigs, 41 people with 30 left, right? So we're just going to run out the time a little bit here, but we're going to fold here. This is a good move. It just raise, right? Just min raise to put it out. Now we're going to go all in. We have ace 9. We just is what it is. We'll see what happens here. We are strong possibility we're going to be all in on this. Now Ural the Kid is tilting a little bit, so he's going to steal these ones for sure. We just limped this one because we want him to raise, and he did not raise. So now we're trying to lead into that, but right, we're just trying to milk, but it would be a travesty if we did not lead on the turn, because then he checks behind, and then we go all in on the river, and he doesn't call, so we get nothing else out of him. We have to give every opportunity for him to call along. Right. 40 people left in this tournament. 30. We're in 32nd place. 29 make the money, so we're nearing the bubble on this one. We're not planning on playing any more tournaments after this, I'm not gonna lie. We're going to do the same thing. We don't have very much, so we're just going to jam it in here. This is not a good hand, by the way. Don't do this too often. But I'm looking at, if I get by this guy, I'm okay. This guy we can beat, but well, now we're troubled. Now we got 6 outs. So we got to hit 6 outs here, 6 outs, 6 outs, and we're out of the tournament. And that's what happens, right? This is why it's such a shit hand. Let's come over to this other one, because this is important here, right? It's all in here, and now he's trying to ISO for what? There's no bounties on this tournament. Why is he trying to ISO? I don't know. What do we have here? This is our bounty battle. There's 143 people in this tournament. Oh my god. We're out in 38th place.
Your dad says I have to go put pants on if I go outside.
And we money for a solid 8 bounties. So obviously Ural won here. Now there's going to be lots of pushing from Ural. That's okay. We don't mind that. Did I switch over there? I did switch, right? Yeah. So now he's behind in 2 spots. That's awesome. Let's close this off. We got 4 deuce. This should be more jam, right? That's just what this guy's about. It's nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh. Who's down here? His guards asked me 5 minutes ago. Okay. What do we got over here? 61 people in this tournament. This is going to be our last tournament of the day, by the way. Miss Frost Major and I are heading out, and I've got to continue getting ready here. Ready here. Jeez Louise, woman. I'd make a joke about the new Barbie doll that came out there, but I don't want her to come over here and give me a black eye. We're just kidding, of course. Publicly, we would never make such jokes, but intimately, she and I can make those jokes together. And if anyone's watching and becomes offended because of a snowflake, we don't give a shit. Report it. We're still going to do our shit. Oh, fuck this guy. God damn. That's a bad hand to begin with, but all right. Let's take a quick look. Knack, are you coming on anytime soon? Are you going to be streaming in a wee bit here? As I said, I don't have too much time left stream, so probably not going to have too much out there, but anyone that's streaming, we want to share. What's this one? We fully expect Earl the Kid here to jam. Excuse me. Because why wouldn't he? Right? Why wouldn't he jam there? Let's run another ad break. I'll be right back. All right, so that's kind of the end of that one. Let's see what we got over here. Ural here continuing to hit the 4 outers. Sorry, the 6 outers. We've had enough of this guy's shenanigans. While this is an absolute shit trash hand, don't do this. But we're not putting up with it. So, is what it is. Let's see what we got here. All right, King Deuce. So yeah, that's a good double up. We like that so far. We're just avoiding 6 outs. Yep, or 5 outs. Sorry, 5 outs. So thank you for the full double up here. That's awesome. He's going to do it again here, and if we lose, we lose. That just is what it is, right? Just no big deal. This is what it is. All right. That's quads is pretty good. Yeah, quads is going to be really, really tough to beat. We are out in 35th place. How many are in this tournament, right? But we're okay with our results there. 35th. Let's take another quick look here at that hand, right? So Ural jams here with his King Deuce, and Big Rich re-jams with King Jack, right? So how many outs are we avoiding? We're avoiding the 3 kings, the 2 jacks, and the 3 deuces. We're not even avoiding the 3 deuces. So we're losing to 5 outs, right? King, the 3 kings, and the 2 jacks. And that's it. And we lose to all of it because of those 5 outs that we're losing to, 4 hit. 3 kings and 1 jack. What the fuck is that? All right, guys. So you guys have a great night. Have a great afternoon. Go check out the neck down below. One last shout out here. There it is, right down below. Had a solid afternoon. I'm enjoying what I'm winning here. I'm enjoying what I'm playing. And Mrs. Frostmage and I are going to have some dinner here, and then we're going to head out to our friend's place in an hour from now. So you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow morning. We were playing in our $22 tournament. We won 2 tickets, so we'll be playing in that tomorrow. Check us out. We'll be here at noon, 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully we'll see you here. Good night, guys.